like you need a positioning, proof, and visibility. Then skills must be demonstrated and not claimed. You must have noticed that whenever we are going for interview for any company for that matter, you are just claiming the things. So nobody is interested what you claim because they have not seen what you're claiming. Everybody is interested what you demonstrate, what you show to them that you have done this. If you are buying any sort of services or any sort of product in the market nowadays, you really want to see the reviews of that service or the product, aren't you? Right. So they employers also wants to see what you have done, because nobody wants to train you for 6 or 8 months and then you change your mind and you leave the job. They don't want to get this risk on themselves. They just want that they get a person who is absolutely ready to be, challenged in the company, ready to take the projects, ready to deliver from the day one. They all want this approach nowadays. So, like I said, hard work without direction becomes a stress because direction has to be very much crystal clear. Now we move forward to a great model. In this slide, we're gonna see one very important thing, which absolutely reasoning to the current trend in the society and the tech world. We need to consider ourselves as a product, like a startup. Career startup model says that if we are going to buy a product such as iPhone, so that iPhone is being promoted by the Apple company at a larger scale in all over the world. You are seeing that product all around the world, all across the world, and that is attracting you guys. Once you see that product in every location of the around you, like in London, in America, in Australia, then this creates a space in your mind that yes, this product has something. So you need to treat yourself as a product where recruiter, you need to treat as an investment banker or the customer, because you need to sell yourself to the recruiter. You need to tell them why they should hire you. Then your CV is like a brochure that describes everything about you, like a portfolio. I've seen guys. I've been meeting students one by one. In last 2 years, I've met across the UK approximately 3,000 students in person. I have had a chance to get shared some sort of problems that they are facing in this UK market in terms of finding a job and all. And the biggest gap that I found in all the primary research, that the maximum students are not maintaining the LinkedIn page. Guys, this is very, very important. I mean, LinkedIn page is your landing page. So once you buy a product, once you see any service, you tend to search that thing on the internet, and then you are redirected to a landing page where you see all the features for that matter. That what is the, let's suppose if the phone is there, iPhone is there, what is the storage, what is the camera capacity, all these things for that matter. So everything is being described in that landing page, and then you get attracted towards that product and you want to buy that product. Similarly, the recruiter wants to see you as a trusted and reliable person on the internet. And the LinkedIn for the professional thing is nowadays at top. So you can consider that this LinkedIn page is your landing page. I should really recommend this to all of you, that you must have LinkedIn page in today's world. Because if you see, then you are being trusted based on your digital identity. Nowadays, the world is going towards the digital identity, not the oral identity. You can say anything to them, but until or unless they won't see what exactly you're doing, they will not trust you at all. The portfolio is really, really important. Whatever you have done, even your college products projects, your university projects, whatever you are doing, you have to jot down everything into a single link, and that link could be transferable to everyone for that matter. Wherever you are applying, you just share that link and everything should be there. I'm going to come to that stage where I'm going to show you that how a great portfolio looks like. Then I'm going to also tell you that how you can use the AI things to use free to build all the assets for yourself, all the digital assets for yourself. Then the other one is interview. It's like a pitch. So let's suppose I'm a founder and I am applying for funding, and I'm going to meet a lot of VCs and investors in an event. So I need to have a pitch where I am, what problem I am solving, what solution I am offering, what is the price, whatever I am going to do. It is everything mentioned into the pitch. The interviews is same like a pitch. You need to promote yourself. You need to tell that why you are special and why they should they should give you this chance to work with them. Until or unless you do not prove this differentiation, this standout position for yourself in the market, they are not going to show interest in your resume or the CV. Thousands of CVs, thousands of resumes they are getting on the daily basis, and they are just ignoring all of them because everyone is running into the same line. Nobody is thinking differently that why they should hire. If you are in their shoes and you are getting thousands of resume or the CVs on a daily basis, you also get fed up and you want to see some difference in the CVs, how you're presenting yourself. The other one is network. This is the biggest and the foremost thing that we should focus next to the LinkedIn page, because networking in other countries, if I'm not wrong, maximum students are coming all across the world to study in London, and barely there are local studying in the universities nowadays. So if you are coming all the way from America, Australia, New Zealand, probably Africa, India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, you need to have a strong network engine here, because here, if you are not focusing on making network, you will not be referred by anyone. And here employers are looking for the referrals. They, as per the data, 90% of the employers are hiring only the people who are being referred to them by any some sort of person in the UK who is trusted person. So networking is really really important. There are a lot of ways you can make the network. Like there are apps like Luma, or there are apps like Eventbrite. You can download in your phone. You can show them the interest wherever, whatever your field is. Let's suppose you want to attend some finance events or IT or AI events. You can just filter the choice and you can start attending those events. I would give you one small challenge. If you all if you all are ready to take that challenge, next 30 days, make at least five high quality links or network, or just get connected with the high quality people just by downloading these apps. Because I've been myself attending these events from last 3 years, and I have made a tremendous worth of network, and I have great network in London nowadays. So, like I said, it is very very important thing. The next one is student life reality. Well, in this one, this is the important one, and you can probably connect with that as well, because what's happening here, like, we all struggle with assignments and dissertations. We are focusing on what we are fed up with. We are not focusing on what we are actually looking forward to, or what we need actually in this hour. Like, we are struggling with a part-time job, so we are hell, bent on getting a part-time job and all, then applying for no, uh, applying with no replies and all, then feeling lost and underconfident, stress, burnout, comparison, confusion, lot of things for the students, I must mention, because we are only running a rat race here. We are not going into the different direction where other possibilities could be laid down as well. We are only focusing that how I can get a part-time job, how I can just get my university projects done. We are not focusing on what exactly I can learn in the university so that I can get the job as soon as I get out of the university. Trust me, guys, I have more people, I have a lot of people in the universities whom I know that they demonstrated their skills within the university with the college projects and all, and they presented their projects in front of the university admin and all, and they offered the job there and there instantly without even finishing the final year project. They got the job. But yes, like I said, these sort of people are just 1%, not all the people. So what you should do is, it is not about only getting passed from the university, just do the assignments, just do the dissertation, and it is not a compulsion, guys. It is something which is being, made for your well-being. If you are focusing on the labs that are being provided to you in the universities, if you are given some sort of infrastructure in the universities, you need to go and use that for your betterment, because you've been provided all the tools and technologies where you can just go through all of them and then made some projects. You can make the projects, you can make something out of that which you can include in your resume or CV, which is like very good. And like I said, there are lots of students who have done a lot of projects inside the university campus, and they got, the job then and there instantly, because they have done the hard work. The difference was only, let's suppose in one class there are 30 people, 25 people are, focusing on weekend parties, going out with the friends and chilling out, all these things. Out of those 30, 5 people are focusing that how I can enhance my career in next 1 year or next 6 months. What are the things we can do with our projects, or what are the skills we can, enhance? What are the skills we can adopt, so that I don't have to struggle when I am getting out of the university and looking for a job. So this is the major difference, because in between the doer and the dreamer. So we need to understand that really difference, the doer and the dreamer. The dreamer people are those ones who are, wasting their time in sort of some sort of parties or going out with the friends. I'm not saying this is not important. This is also important, but to an extent. You can't always do this thing, because you are in this country, you have a mission, you need to make your life, you need to shape your life. And just to make or shape the life, this demands a rigorous attention towards your life and towards your career. So do the, chilling part is also important. The going out with friends is also important. I'm not saying this is not important, but 90% of the time should be going towards your career shaping strategies, until you are not fixed, you are not set up in the system. I hope you're understanding. Guys, I just wanted to understand that you all are listening, and you are all active. It's not like someone is sleeping. Is it like anyone sleeping?
No.
No, no. I would like to invite some questions as well. I hope you guys are patiently listening, and I want to know if you guys have some questions. No one?
No. No.
Excuse me, if you don't mind, can you repeat that 5 apps you said earlier?
Which part? I've said a lot of things. Yuthara, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said that earlier, Sheets, you said some apps too better to download and.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm just coming to that part. You will get to know one by one everything. I mean, it's the downside of the presentation. I'll just come to that part for sure. Guys, I want you to ask the questions. It is not like we are just, repeating the things, one by one, or you're just listening to me like a lecturer. I don't want to be a lecturer here. I want to be your friend, and to whom you can ask as many questions as you want to ask. So I am just inviting the questions, please. Whatever. I mean, don't think that question could be stupid or something like that. Ask whatever you want to ask. All right, no problem. I hope in the end of the session you guys will have a lot of questions for me. All right, so the conclusion line of this slide was, most students don't fail due to the talent, they fail due to the system, because they are unable to make the proper system that can get a good job or get a good life for them. Like I said, out of 30, 25 are focused on something else, 5 are focused on the laser thing, that they have to make their career in a such a way. Okay, so the common mistakes students make. This is also a very important thing. Uh, like I said, CV full of words, no evidences. Guys, can you see my screen properly?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Great. All right, so we're going to discuss like the common mistakes that students are making nowadays while applying for the jobs and all. So the first one is CV full of words, no evidence. It's like we discussed. Nowadays, CVs has to be, full of the projects, the evidences, not the long lines and words and all, because there is a CV which describes very little in terms of words, but more on the proofs and portfolios, and other one is like a lot of words and all. So we need to avoid this mistake. Then no portfolio, no project. This is also a biggest mistake. We have been discussing throughout the session since beginning that we have to show the portfolio and the projects, whatever and however you guys are making. Because like I said, it is a product for you. Your career is a product for you. You need to market that career in front of investors who are recruiters. So until or unless you don't back yourself, until or unless you don't market for yourself, nobody else gonna vouch for you. It is only you who gonna vouch for you by showing the digital assets that you have created for the students. All right, now the no LinkedIn visibility, of course, we have already discussed this in detail. Then passive approach, like someone will hire. So this is also something which should not be the approach, because it is not a luck, it is hard work. Luck plays only 5 or 10%, and hard work plays 90% of all efforts that we put, right? So the passive approach should not be like someone will hire someday, I'll keep applying the way I am applying, or I will not do some additional things. Just imagine if the people who innovated the bigger things nowadays, if they would have thought the same way, that let it be, why do we need to take a pain to innovate something for the society, I am just okay. So the things would be really different than what they are at the moment. The no AI advantage. All right, the now AI comes into the picture, guys. So a lot of students struggle to make projects, presentation, documents, designs, the websites and all, because they think like what it was before 2021, before AI penetrated into our society. Nowadays,